Their mother left them alone and stole a sausage on a stick from the remains of the buffet before returning the kitchen to finish washing the plastic party dishes. Afterwards, she made herself a pot of tea and sat at the breakfast bar where she enjoyed a cigarette and perused the petticoating pamphlet she'd been given. When she first read its advice, she thought the ideas were wild and outlandish. In spite of its claims, she imagined that putting a boy in a dress would cause a tantrum, and she's somewhat taken aback at just how effective it appears to have been. She put the pamphlet down and perused the local newspaper, before flicking through a magazine. 30 or 40 minutes passed before Janet entered with the 2 empty beakers. "Can I get some more juice?" she asked. "Of course. Just don't make it too strong," her mother replied. "What's David doing?" she asked. "Watching the film or moaning because he's wearing a dress?" She presumed the latter. "Watching the film," Janet replied. "Did you really stitch the buttons shut so he can't take it off?" Her mother nodded. "Is he enjoying it?" she asked, referring to the film. "I think so. He's laughing in all the right places but moaning when they start singing," Janet said as she filled the beakers. "You could have told me that you were going to put him in one of my dresses," she said. "I'd have helped you choose one a bit nicer than that one. I put him in an old one in case he really didn't like it and deliberately damaged it. I don't think he likes it." "Oh, I know he doesn't, but he hasn't taken it off and he has behaved himself, so it's doing its job," her mother replied. "Now I trust you won't tell anyone that he wore a party dress on your birthday." "Oh, but..." "I'm being serious, Janet. He'll only get teased if people find out." "But he teases me all the time," she whined. "He hasn't teased you today, has he?" "No, but..." "Well, there you go. I think I've put an end to his teasing and taunting ways by putting him in a dress for day. I bet he'll be back to normal tomorrow," Janet replied. "We'll see," her mother confidently said. Janet returned to the sitting room and her mother resumed reading. A while later, the film finished and David fetched the empty beakers into the kitchen. "Did you enjoy the film?" his mother asked. He did and said it was much better than Brave. "Good," his mother smiled. "Are you hungry? Shall we finish off the buffet?"